Right. Today we're looking at this little buddy, the iPad Mini. And the 2024 version is powered by the A17 Pro chip. So it was basically born to do Apple Intelligence. So not just Apple Intelligence, of course. I have been having a great time just watching video and stuff on it. The screen is excellent, very clear, low glare, and the sound. The stereo sound effects are amazing. I don't know how they do that in such a compact form factor, but anyway. Now you'll see that I'm holding an Apple Pencil Pro here as well, which of course is the perfect accompaniment to this notepad shaped device. And of course, you can get all the cool features that I've already shown you with the Apple Pencil Pro before. You can squeeze it to bring up your shortcuts. You can barrel roll with your thicker pens, or all that stuff. Obviously, it works just as well on the iPad Mini. But there's some other things, some other little tricks that I want to show you shortly. But first, let's just have a look at some of the cool things that are more iPad OS related than Apple Intelligence related. Although it's a little bit hard to know where some things start and other things stop. I've got the latest developer beta version on this loaded on here. So yeah, I've really got the latest and greatest features, some of which I'm going to attempt to demonstrate for you now. I can't show you them all because we just don't have time. We'd be here all day. There's plenty of them, and I'll write about those more in the review. So let's start with an app that you've probably seen on iPad before, perhaps, Adobe Lightroom. So this is a great device for editing your photos on the go. And really, I just wanted to show you that the A17 Pro chip does a great job. It's nice and powerful. If we get this disturbing photo here of me, the background's pretty boring and doesn't really add much to it. So if we go into this setting in Lightroom and pull that blur across there, and you'll see that we've completely blurred the background out now, got that nice bokeh effect, and see how that pretty much happened instantly. So that's just an example of how a lot of these video and photo effects happen so fast with this A17 Pro chip. It's really quite amazing. But let's get on to some other fun stuff now. So you'll notice here on this home screen, I've got a widget down here and an icon up here. That's not something that would have happened on an iPad or an iPhone that long ago. Everything used to all have to be ordered all in neat little rows for some reason. And finally, Apple's come to the party and they've let us customize things and put things the way we want to. So yeah, we can move those things around. So you might have a picture on your background that you're wanting to feature something on, and arrange the icons around it. So yeah, that's great. We can also customize it even further. We can do things like put it into a more of a dark mode, or we can tint it to the color of our choice. And of course, the color of my choice has always got to be red. And so there you go. Those things are now red. I mean, as you can see here, all these widgets and all these icons are now tinted the best color in the world. You might hate that, but then you can get one and color it whatever color you like instead. So it's great that we can personalize it that way as well. Now, let's get into some of the more sort of Apple Intelligence stuff. So the calculator doesn't look that different to how it used to look, but as you can see here, we've now got this conversion thing here, and that's fantastic. It's set up here to convert New Zealand dollars into euros, but we can change that into the Guyanese dollar. the Haitian Gorda, and yeah, basically any currency we like. It doesn't just have to be currency; it can also be area, so square meters into square feet or whatever you like. Length, temperature, pressure, all those options are literally right there at your fingertips. So that's going to be great news for any engineers out there that have to do that sort of thing all the time, or maybe just school math students. For those people, we can also have got a scientific calculator just waiting to go, so you don't have to have the added expense of buying an extra scientific calculator if you've got an iPad, of course. And it gets even better because we can also take maths notes. So if you're the kind of person who likes to write things down, and with some of these longer, more complicated equations, that kind of gets necessary. So if we go that times the square root, who can ever knows the square root to anything? Not me. And it's very messy, but as you can see, it's immediately Maths Notes has figured out that that is indeed an equation, and it's given us a solution, and we can resize that and move that around, and there's our answer right there. How it could read all that stuff, I've got no idea, but it did, so that's pretty cool. Let's get rid of that, and we'll show you some of the other clever stuff that we can do. I've given away the ending to this a little bit here, but that's my red aeroplane. And now, how did I create a red aeroplane? You might wonder. Well, I did it using the image wand, and we will draw my aeroplane. There we go. Okay, so this is a terrible drawing of an aeroplane, and I'm just going to make sure that there's no misunderstanding. It's an aeroplane, and SmartScript's going to take that and tidy up my writing just like that. So it still looks like my writing, but now other people can actually read it. So that's pretty cool. That's a cool feature. And then, yep, we can change back into, oh, of course, now it's disappeared off my favorites bar. Why wouldn't it? We go back onto the image wand, going to select that, and we're going to circle that whole thing. And it's going to realize that I've drawn something and I've called it an aeroplane, and so now it's going to give me a picture of an aeroplane. Now that's not a very good picture of an aeroplane. It's got different wings, and that's because my drawing was so bad. So luckily we're going to try a few more options. Yeah, we've still got these aeroplanes with 3 wings on. Oh, there's one that's only got 2. So that might be a keeper. So it's finally figured out that although mine looked like it had 3 wings, it really only had 2. We'll just see if it's given us any more. No, that's got a weird propeller. So, as you can see, not all of the options are perfect, which is why, it'll just keep giving you more and more. And I want it to be red. So I can literally just write the word red into there and send that into the image playground. Go. Oh, just go. There we go. It's all just because I'm stretching across to the iPad that I'm having trouble with some of these. And there's the red aeroplane there. And, yep, there's some more options. But, I actually think I like that one the best. So we'll keep that one. So there you go. Without getting too bogged down, that's just a very rough demonstration of some of the things that Apple Intelligence has to offer on my trusty iPad mini. This is in Starlight. It is available in a selection of colours, and you can, of course, pick yourself up a matching smart folio case for it as well. And add the Apple Pencil Pro to that, and you've really got this amazing bit of creativity, and as well as the answers to all your questions. I didn't even get into the smart writing tools there as well, where you can write your email, you can write your essay, and then change the style of it to a more formal style, a more casual style, do all the proofreading, all of that stuff as well. So Apple Intelligence is definitely here, and this is a great device to make the most of it with.